Well, how did a mountain man like me end up here in the middle of winter? Do you see this? I am not wearing winter clothes anymore. I ended up here from snowy mountains to this location here. Absolutely incredible location. Holding a microphone in my hand because it's windy. And then stick around to the very end of the video for a surprise you may not expect. This actually began when I was up by the Canadian border in the panhandle of northern Idaho in a Mongolian yurt, and it was 10 degrees outside. And I was all bundled up and, splitting firewood and taking it in, and had no idea that I would be on a journey like this. Last month, we actually hit negative 22 degrees. So it is the middle of winter right now. And I went from negative 22 degrees outside to 10 degrees. Then I traveled to the mountains of Montana, and I actually escalated up to 20 degrees, and then a day later we actually hit 30 degrees. So I was making progress. After that, I learned I had to travel across a Washington desert over to Seattle, 40 degrees. Then from Seattle I drove down to Portland, and it was 50 degrees and raining. So again, making more progress. Then from Portland, hopped a flight down to the desert of Nevada, where it was 60 degrees. And from Nevada, hopped an overnight flight to Fort Lauderdale, Florida. That's where I am now. And you can see up here some background. That is definitely a Florida sight to behold. So, never been here before, and as soon as we got here, it was 70 degrees, so I jumped down in the Atlantic Ocean for the first time. Absolutely amazing. We were the only ones in the Atlantic Ocean right after breakfast. There's a few more people now because it's 80 degrees, so incredible. Middle of winter, and it just keeps getting warmer and warmer. My brother and I swimming in the Atlantic Ocean for like an hour. We're just bobbing up and down in the waves. So much fun. So far, this is 2 flights in, and it has been an incredible journey. It started with an internet search for plane tickets just a few weeks ago when the family was talking about meeting somewhere other than our home up in the mountains in the winter. And so here we are, because we did that internet search and we found something that you don't often find, but it was worth digging for. And we're here because of that dig.
So we all hopped on a FaceTime audio call together from different locations, and we opened up kayak.com and searched for flights to the destination that we were thinking of. And one of the tips that we always use is you search plus or minus 3 days, and you search multiple airports you can travel out of and to. And we found these tickets for ultra cheap, and we are on this journey and going to meet in the location down south.
So I just had an incredible time on the beach, Central Beach, and you can see I am about 10 shades more purple than when I went there. That's just what happens when you have a northerner up by the Canadian border and you come down to the tip of Florida and swim in the Atlantic Ocean for a couple of hours. Even with several applications of sunscreen, I'm purple. Anyhow, the crazy story is we found a ticket here and it was super cheap. And I think I'm gonna save the price till the very end just to show you how ludicrous this ticket absolutely is, getting all the way here. And this is just a layover. We've been in Fort Lauderdale since early this morning. I think it was like 5 this morning, and we are leaving at 7:40 p.m. So we got to spend a whole day on the beach. It was amazing. So the next one will be at the next location, which I will keep till the next video. So we'll see you there. And hopping on flight number 3.
And all 3 of these flights were less than $200 together. The layover was at no extra charge because we intentionally chose this flight with a super long layover, got to enjoy the beach, swim in the Atlantic Ocean. Here we're taking off, and if you want to know where our final destination is, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.